Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Tuesday, the second day of October, as we march through this month. October already. Lisa Romiller is with us, City of Columbia, the volunteer queen. I called you. You came in today. Welcome to Radio Friends,
Good
Lisa.
morning, Paul.
So you're asking for volunteers today for what?
Yes, this time for the Hinkson Clean Sweep, big
Okay.
community-wide stream cleanup happening the morning of Saturday, October 20th.
So a couple of weeks from now.
Yep.
Yeah. You're going to clean up Hinkson Creek.
Area creeks, not just the Hinkson. The Hinkson's kind of the flagship
So
creek.
you're cleaning up all the creeks?
Flat Branch and Bear Creek and a couple different entrances of Hinkson. Yeah.
Well, how many thousands of volunteers do you need?
I'll take a couple thousand, Paul.
How many are you looking for, realistically?
Really, we can deal with hundreds. There are 6 or 7 different locations where we're going to have site leaders leading people into the creeks, and there's just...
So you need 200 or 300 or 400 volunteers.
Easily.
Do you have any right now?
I have some. We need a lot more. We need to
Okay.
make a big impact this
All right,
morning.
so what we're asking people who are listening to us right now, if you'd like to make a big difference in our community, and it really does make a big difference in the community.
A great big impact, yes.
To volunteer, go out to help clean up the environment. Now, you're not going to be dealing with hazardous waste kind of stuff, right?
No, mostly water bottles and disposable drink cups, things
Yeah.
like that.
And so they pick them up, they put them in bags, and they help tidy up the area, make it look a lot nicer, and then you feel better about it too.
Exactly. And when each of these locations is cleaned up that morning, you'll be able to go around and see the pile of debris that is picked up.
Yeah.
And just a huge difference that's made in
Yeah.
2 hours' time.
I find it so difficult to understand how people can litter and walk or drive and toss things out the window. I
Carelessly.
just can't figure it out, no matter how I try to analyze it.
Right.
There's the litterers, and then there's the people who go and clean up after the litter bugs.
Right, and that's what we're trying to do, and that's what I think is so great about this event is kids can come out and do this too, and just really get in a good habit of
Right.
taking care of the environment
And
and
not littering,
abusing it.
and not
Yes.
littering.
So
Years
it's
ago,
fun.
yes, years ago there was a public service announcement on television about not littering, and it would end. Do you remember this?
Yeah, I know.
It would end with the Indian chief, a tight shot, and asking please not to litter, and a tear coming down his eye. That was many 50, 60 years ago, but I remember. You can't remember that.
wasn't
You're
that
not
long,
old.
Paul.
It wasn't that long ago? No, I was. I
No.
think that it had been around for a long time because I remember it when I was in grade school.
Oh, wow. Well,
Yeah.
well, I think they need to bring things like that back, and that's why a highly visible event like this is important.
Okay. So for your hundreds of volunteers that you need right now, she has a bank of operators that are standing by to take your call. And your number is?
874-7499, and really we would like people to do an online registration. If
Oh,
you
you
go
prefer
to,
that?
And, which I can tell them that on the phone. You can go to gocolumbiamo.com, and in the upper right-hand corner, type in Hinkson Clean Sweep. It'll take you to the page and give you all sorts of information about the event. And the online registration walks you through choosing the proper spot for your group if you have youngsters or people
So
who...
it's much better than to go online instead of calling.
Yeah, it'll answer a lot of your questions, and that's what we're going to need.
Okay, what are
so
those bank of, 50 operators you have standing by right now?
they're going to take a break.
Okay. All right, so go online. It's www.gocolumbiamo.com, and
Yes,
then
sir. Just type in Hinkson Clean Sweep in the search box, top right corner.
It'll take you. All right.
Or call me, 874-7499.
Okay. All right. Lisa, thank you so
Thank
much for
you.
coming by. Good to have you here, the Queen of Volunteers for the City of Columbia.
With your
Now
help.
we turn to Nick Foster. Nick, good to have you here. Voluntary
Paul.
Action Center. And you survive with volunteers also, don't you?
Well, that's right. We depend on volunteers a lot. Right now, we're using a lot of volunteers, particularly with our Christmas program. We're signing families up for that, and so volunteers are critical for us.
Well, explain the Christmas program.
Well, the Christmas program is an opportunity for the community to support families who need some support at Christmas to experience Christmas for themselves. So we ask sponsors to provide gifts for families with children, for folks who are disabled, and for senior adults. And so folks can call in to us. We'll sign them up to be a sponsor. But right now we are doing that. You can call us at 874-2273. Sign up to be a sponsor for one or more of our families. And we're signing up families, taking applications for them to be part of the program.
Okay.
So they can come into the office and get an application, or again, they can call us as well to learn
How
more.
many families did you have last year that people in the community adopted?
Close to 1,200.
1,200.
Right, and that represented about just short of 4,000 people altogether.
Okay. And what is so nice about it is you can adopt a family, and you can choose the type of family that you want to adopt.
Right.
You adopt a family, and then you get their wish list. Now, you're not expected to buy everything that is on that wish list. You buy what you could afford. Now, last year you were asking people not to wrap the gifts and bring them in unwrapped. Are you going to let us wrap them this year or not?
Well, it kind of depends. If it's a family with children, we're asking folks not to wrap those, and the reason is that it gives the parents a chance to see what the kids have, and if they need to make any adjustments, they can do that. But if you have a family with someone who's disabled, or if you have a senior adult, we're asking you to wrap those gifts, because that way, if a senior adult comes and picks those up or has them delivered to their home,
Doesn't know what they are till Christmas Day.
Exactly right.
Yeah,
So
and wrapping the gifts is kind of fun. And then the thing is, when you go down there, you go down to the church and you deliver it. It's such a wonderful feeling, because you see all these gifts that other people have brought in, and there's just a really nice holiday, a Christmas feel.
It really is. It's amazing.
So if you want to sign up to adopt a family with the Voluntary Action Center, can you go online to do this, or do you call?
You can't. You need to call us, because there is information we'll need to take over the phone. So call 874-2273 to do that.
874-2273. Anything else that you want to mention?
Warm Up Columbia is coming up on October the 20th. That's an opportunity for, again, members of the community to donate items like warm coats and socks, hats, gloves, that kind of thing.
Used items?
Used items are fine. New items are even better, but items in good condition, of course. And then on the 20th, we'll be distributing those to families who will show up at the Armory downtown, and they'll be able to come by and select coats and
so you want to make those donations before the 20th of October.
Right.
Take them to the Voluntary Action Center.
You can bring them by to us. Commerce Bank is also a good place to do that. All the branches are collecting those items as well.
All right. Thank you so much, Nick Foster.
All right,
Good
Paul,
having
thank
you
you
here. Tomorrow, Boone County 4-H, we're going to have robots on the program. Robotics, all right? Our program directed by Travis McMillan of the Reynolds Journalism Institute. Audio is Pat Akers from KBIA. Our floor director is Danny Madison, and our assistant producer and guest coordinator, Uncle James Mauser. You can watch this or listen to it again, kbia.org. Sign up for a vodcast or a podcast. Bye-bye.